Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Oh! Oh, Bernal jumping Mensah. We just got done talking about respect. That's not any respect being shown.
Let's call it steal right there, Vic, in the neighborhood.
Said it earlier.
You want to get a one-up on your opponent, and that's the way you do it.
It did look like it worked out very well for Bernal as Mensah back to his feet. Bernal able to drop Mensah, though. This is a must-win matchup, I think, for both these superstars here in the U.
It's 2023. It's about getting out the gate. It's about getting out the gate quick. With that party animal mentality, he wants to be a part of
The
the
cover one more time and a kick out. First major NXT event ever held in the North Carolina area inside the Spectrum Center. What a night it will be, but right now could be a big night for Bernal. And how can Bernal really make a leap here in the new year as he goes into the cover looking for a victory? And Mensah just got that right shoulder up.
And Bernal didn't have a great 2022. He's got to look at that picture in the rear view of life right now. He has to think about putting the pedal down in 2023. Tonight, it starts with a victory over Mensah.
Did you get Queen Charmel, his Christmas album? Real talk.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to do that.
Fair enough. We'll see what you're true about it. Back elbow dropping Mensah.
Beautiful back elbow.
You know, you can't question Bernal's self-confidence as he goes into another cover and another kick out. Wow, Mensah able to weather that early storm, and gotta give credit to Bernal. I mean, he pulled out all the tricks he possibly could to get any sort of advantage in this matchup, but it looks like that advantage has run out as Mensah now.
Oh, baby.
Beautiful moonsault.
Did I tell you? Bringing in that high flag ability, bringing in that aerial assault right now. Oh, beautiful.
First you don't succeed, try again. Mensah connecting, now charging in. Woof. Able to stay one step ahead. Now, whoa! Look at the interesting submission, but he's got to relinquish the hold before the count of 5.
Rope right there. I didn't like that one part of that move. Everything else, I loved it.
Well, Mensah, a little bit of a smile on his face, certainly opened the door. And now for Mensah. Is that the moment he needed? Setting his sights on. Oh, on Bernal.
That could be it, Vic.
It could be into the cover of the spinning heel kick. And what a way to kick off the new year for Mensah.
Good for this kid.
Here is your winner, Oro Mensah.
Look, we said it at the start of the matchup. Both needed a win. Both wanted to start the new year off on the right foot. And the one superstar that did that, Oro Mensah.